Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, Mortus here, and welcome to a channel update. So, taking a couple of weeks off, as you can tell, and I've just been kind of mulling things over in my head, trying to decant. And if you don't mind, I'm going to go on a little bit of a ramble, because I've had some thoughts floating around in my brain for a while now, and I kind of want to put them out there. So, I've been thinking about the channel. I started this channel back in, well, I created the channel in 2006, but I didn't actually start uploading video game videos until 2011, I do believe. That was back when I was just making silly videos like the Kerbal-Ooies, the Kerbal Space Program stuff, or putting out videos that my ATF clan could watch for Battlefield. You know, just recaps of shenanigans we got up to. It was a way to share experiences with other people so they could see it, and I could go back and, you know, kind of relive them and just enjoy it. Since then, I have put out 3,457 videos. Today will be the 58th video. And I did a little calculation. 453 of those are Tarkov. So 11 years, and 453 out of the 3,458 now are Tarkov. And those have over, give or take, 350 hours worth of watch time. Now that's a lot. But that's kind of par for the course for me, because that's just the way that I am. Whenever I get into something, whenever I get into a hobby of any descript, I go hard. Like, looking back at my Steam profile, the kind of games that I got into: Dota 2, over 2,000 hours. Rocket League, over 2,000 hours. You know, League of Legends, when I played that before Dota 2, I had well over 800 hours. When I get into something, I get into it deep. The problem is that always ends in burnout. I have, since then, stopped playing Dota 2 completely. I just this year uninstalled Rocket League. I'm actually proud of myself for doing that. And yeah, it's, you know, I always go in hard, and Tarkov is no different. Now, the main reason why I enjoy doing YouTube, and I think the reason why I've been able to do it for so long, is because in real life, I am an absolute introvert. Like, I have a super small social battery. Depending on if I'm doing something that I enjoy or not, I can hang around with people for a few hours or a few minutes. And I really have a hard time focusing with other people around, which I think is why doing YouTube has always been a good outlet for me to kind of just let me focus a little bit and do something that I enjoy. But I also want to kind of give you a little peek behind the curtain as to why I'm starting to have issues. So the way that Tarkov works, as you know, I give you, or try to give you, 4 to 5 videos of Tarkov a week. Doesn't always happen, but when it does, it does. Generally, when I get home from work, I immediately boot up Tarkov, record about 1 to 1.5 hours of Tarkov. Then I edit it, and I render it, and while it's rendering, I go and make dinner and, you know, deal with house crap that I need to do, which generally happens Monday through Friday, or Sunday through Thursday. So that leaves me with about maybe 2 hours a night to myself to actually unwind, and, like, that's just not enough. And then, of course, because I don't have enough time during the week because of all the recordings and such, I have to get everything that I could have gotten done during the week done on the weekend. So now my weekend is shot as well. And I don't know, it's just, it is a lot. It really is. And if this were something that I were doing as a career, then absolutely putting in that time and effort is absolutely worth it. But this has always been a hobby. I don't monetize. I don't, you know, advertise. I don't do anything really. I just put out videos. You guys have boosted my subscriber count to a ridiculous amount that I didn't think possible. Like, I understand that Tarkov is a huge thing that brought in a lot of viewers. So, speaking of Tarkov, I'm kind of tired of Tarkov. I have probably altogether told near 1,000 hours in it, and so I want to preface this. Tarkov, in my opinion, is probably the best modern FPS experience out there. The gunplay, customization, the atmosphere, the experiences. There are no other FPS games out there to this day that deliver the experiences that Tarkov gives. It's amazing. And back when I, was playing it in the early days of it, I always felt that. But I don't anymore. I feel like I'm playing by the numbers. I don't think I'm playing the game to enjoy it. I'm just running it. I'm just running the quests. I'm running the systems. I'm doing the same thing day in and day out. And I don't get that feeling, that experience that I used to anymore. I don't get that tense feeling when I'm, about to get into a huge gunfight. It just doesn't happen. Even when I'm running around, it's just like, oh, yep, I got shot. All right, well, moving on. There's no thrill to it anymore. So that's my problem now, is I don't know what I want to do with the channel. Because Tarkov has kind of been the bread and butter of the channel. Now, again, this channel has always been a hobby to me, and the main reason why I've been doing it is two reasons. Number one, because it became habitual to make that much Tarkov content, and number two, because I knew you guys liked it. But I'm to the point now where I don't, and I hate saying that because Tarkov in itself is fantastic. And I just honestly hope that it just keeps going and keeps getting better, but I feel like I need to take a year off of it or something and let it actually build up into something new, because it all feels the same now. So the question is, what happens with the channel? Well, I don't know. The problem is that I feel like I need to start taking care of myself better and stop worrying so much about the YouTube stuff. I feel like I need to, if I want to record stuff, great, do it on the weekend. Record a couple hours during the weekend, break it off into a few videos during the week. But this Monday through Friday, every day putting out a video thing, I don't think I can sustain anymore. I think it needs to stop. And I hate to say that because it's, again, my personality. When I enjoy a hobby, I go in hard. But I end up burning myself out, so I don't know. For now, I'm still deciding. There aren't going to be many new videos for at least another week or two while I kind of figure out what I want to do. But I will say that I will at least put out a couple of videos for one-shots that I found a couple of games I really want to do, because they're cool games and I want to get them out there. But insofar as everything else, I just don't know. We'll have to kind of play it by ear. And I know people wish that I would stream more, but that's the whole other thing. Like, it would have to be either streaming or YouTube. And if it was streaming, it would have to be on weekends only. Because if I'm playing, if I'm doing Monday through Friday stuff right now, and it's only taking up like a couple hours of my time, well, if I stream, I guarantee you I will not be streaming like an hour or two a night. I will be sitting there until like midnight and go, oh right, I should stop and get ready for bed because I got to be up at work at 5:30 in the morning. So yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't know, but I just wanted, I wanted to get these feelings out there because I know you guys have been real supportive. Well, most of you have been real supportive of, everything that I've done, especially, taking the time off and such. And I know you guys, at least I hope you've been entertained through this time. And I hope that it is more myself than the game that I'm playing, but I know a lot of it is the game that I'm playing. So with that in mind, I am going to go and mow my lawn because that is a thing that has to be done, and it's Sunday. It never ends. I need to get like AstroTurf. That way I don't have to mow anymore. But anyways, yeah, until next time, I will keep you guys updated on what I plan on doing. So until then, adios.